Hello and welcome back to Red Redemption. My name is John. This is Toronto FC and MLS. Episode 52, I think. We're just about to play Cavalry FC in the third qualifying round in the Canadian Championship. So we got a double header today. 2 legs. We're on decent form. They're on inconsistent form. We should be winning this one. Matias Del Priore is suspended. Jonathan Osorio is out with a gashed leg he sustained in the last match, I think. Thierry is still out with a sports hernia, but he's off the DL now. So we're looking pretty good. Pretty strong lineup. We're going to switch back to our Christmas tree for this one. This is what we're going with. So we'll submit the team. Liam Fraser is lacking a little bit of match fitness, but that's okay. All right, so here's our lineup. Ayo Akinola up top with Alejandro Pozuelo and Luis Brizendine behind him. Liam Fraser, Quentin Boisgard, Landret Ayupi in the middle with Patrick Bray, Chris Mavinga, Luke Wolfenden, and Aro on defense with Sergei Vekagans starting today in net. He's going to get the cup games for the most part. Calgary, their captain is Sebastian Elney. No goals for their striker, which is always a good sign. And Cameron Norman is their highest average rating, so maybe we'll keep an eye on him. Other than that, don't really know anyone in the side, but we should be beating these guys. We're away at Spruce Meadows today in the greater Calgary area. Let's talk to the team. Challenge these guys. Pick up where you left off last time. Where are we here? Is that even in the list? I don't think so. Put on a worthy display. All right, let's go to the tunnel interview. Are you hopeful Aro carries his good form in? Yes, absolutely. How useful is Patrick Bray's versatility? He is a Swiss Army knife. And here we go. Nice little crowd in Calgary here. I actually like their stadium in real life. It's really nice. And we kick off. Pozuelo threatening with a ball forward there, but headed down by Crutzen. Free kick on the edge of the area. Boisgard. Ooh, headed away by Calgary. Wolfenden will pick that up. Ball in again. Headed down, though, and Busher clears. Elney. Calgary trying to break out of their own half. Escalante on the left, on the counter. Can we regroup here? Boisgard. He couldn't get the ball, couldn't block that cross, but we clear again. And Akinola's by himself. Can he finish? Get another one here. And he does. 2 goals in 2 games, I think, for Akinola. It's an own goal, actually, to the keeper on that one, Marco Caducci, but it should be awarded to Akinola. I feel like some of those own goals, like if it's just a deflection, you got to give it to the striker. They do it in hockey. But, yeah. I don't know if that's an own goal. He tried to save it, and it just bounced off of him. So, 1-0 TFC. Free kick for Calgary here. A Lander. Oh, with a off the post from Norman, and Aro clears. Calgary threatening there. Throw in for Calgary now. Escalante into Elney. Holds the ball up. Cross in, but straight to Vekagans. Playing it out of defense now. Patrick Bray down the left. He's going to charge forward. Beats his man. Can he beat another one? Passes inside to Pozuelo. Tries to get a shot away. He's going to shoot, and he just shoots wide. I don't think anyone touched it. Throw in here for TFC. Aro. Akinola. Beats his man. Coming inside to the box. Can he get across? Yes, he does. Falls to Bray, who tries to shoot. Fraser shoots just wide of the net. And Calgary reset. Crutzen. Throw in. Loses out to Ayupi. Headed on by Ayo Akinola, but he gives the ball back to Crutzen. And Calgary try to play out of the midfield. Wolfenden heads it. Straight to Pozuelo. Pozuelo threatening. Coming forward. Back to Fraser here. Dribbling in. Slow build up. Boisgard. Ayupi. Go out wide to Aro, the wingback. Back inside to Ayupi. Brizendine. Boisgard. Short passing. Controlling possession here. Looking for some space. TFC doing a good job of keeping possession. Aro's in lots of space down the wing. He crosses. And Fraser shoots and scores. And it's 2-0, 2 away goals, and we're well in command of this one. Good passing play, but a good ball out wide from Boisgard to Aros in tons of space, unchallenged. Cross in. bobbled around a little bit, but Fraser picks up the scraps and finishes nicely in the bottom corner for the 2-0 lead. Calgary threatening down the left, but they lose out to Aro. Aro dribbling down the right-hand side, keeping possession, crosses into the midfield, but gives it away to Camargo. Calgary looking to counter now. Goes all the way back to defense. Crutzen, Martinelli, and Crutzen passing it around. Calgary are playing with fire a little bit here, and Akinola steals it, who shoots and scores his third of the season. He is starting to heat up now. Ayo Akinola, 3-0 TFC. Calgary just playing with it in defense. I'm not sure why they're doing that, or why maybe they're instructed to do so, but stolen by Akinola, finished easily, bottom corner. 3-0 lead. Pozuelo threatening going forward now. Back to Boisgard. The short passing will start again, I think, here. We're just going to tick over in the midfield. Playing the ball around. Just sharing it. Brizendine. Boisgard. Out to the left-hand side in tons of space, Patrick Bray. The wingbacks have lots of space deep in the Calgary area. Falls to Fraser. Boisgard. Brizendine. Tries a shot. It was blocked. Ayupi with the shot and Carducci with the save. That almost looked like a goal there, and a corner for TFC. Aro with the corner. And Carducci collects. And Calgary reset. Throw in here for Calgary. Escalante. Crutzen. On the left-hand side of defense. They are very, very cautious in their build-up, Cavalry, but it looks like we're going to close them down and steal the ball eventually if they keep doing this. Headed on at the striker position, but we collect it easily. Norman, though, is there to recycle the ball. Aljunabi, sorry. Alander, Camargo. Brizendine ball forward to Akinola, who's going to break. Can he get a shot away? Oh, he gets the ball back, and he almost finishes another one for a hat trick, and that's a corner. I think Carducci, the goalie, touched that. Brizendine now on the corner. Ball in. Ooh, cleared by Calgary. There, Knudsen gets it away. Camargo picks it up, and they're going to try and counter here. But a good sliding tackle from Arrow. And that is it. 3-0 first half. Good first half. 13-1 in shots. We're just dominant. 56% possession. I still can't say that properly. But good performance from the team. Let's pick off where we left off here. Again, very happy, I'll say. These guys a positive outlook going into the second half. And we start again. Ball forward now. Pozuelo's threatening. Oh, he's hacked down by Busher. Is that going to be a card? Maybe? No. No card on that one. Free kick on the edge of the area. Brizendine shot straight into the wall. He's got possession still, though, but he loses out to Camargo. Calgary are countering now. On the break. Everyone's running back, trying to win that ball back. And it looks like we're going to get it. Ayupi. Goal kick goes straight to Aro. Into Fraser in the middle. Brizendine and Pozuelo link up. Back to Boisgard and Fraser. Possession dominance again. Fraser. Ooh, nice ball to Aro on the right. Gets into the box. Akinola's there, and he nearly gets his hat trick again. And Calgary's making a substitution now. Corner kick. Brizendine. Ball in. Collected by Carducci easily. And they restart. All right, it might be substitution time pretty soon, but we are on the attack here. Oh, Bray loses out to Stewart. Gets the ball back, though. Could he pass into somebody? Akinola's there, and it's collected by Carducci. So I wonder if Akinola will get a hat trick today, but I'm going to make some subs. Who is hurting? Quentin Boisgard needs to come off, as does Patrick Bray or Mavinga, I think. And then we will bring on Rocco Romeo in defense. And I think one more, Luke Wolfenden will come off for Chris Williams in this one. And that'll be all three substitutions. 88 minutes gone here. Looks like we're going to seal the victory pretty soon. We're on the attack again. Aro dribbling down the right-hand side. Passes back to Brizendine. Into Ayupi, who tries a shot, but it's blocked. Brizendine collects the rebound. Goes back to Williams. Free kick here. Brizendine whips the ball into the opposite side, but Knudsen heads it away. Elney on the counter. And that is the final whistle. 3-0 victory away from home in Calgary. Expected victory, I would say, but that puts us in a good position to qualify for the next leg. So we'll congratulate the team. Very happy with that. And we've got a couple MLS games in between the next leg against Calgary. Ottawa is cruising against Halifax as well. 2-0 victory for them. I'm not sure who we're going to play in the next round just yet. But good performance from Brizanine, who got man of the match in that one. So I'm going to play the next two games, DC and Chicago, and we're going to come back for Cavalry FC, second leg at home on Saturday, July the 16th. It's July the 6th right now, so there's 10 days in between, and I will see you on the other side. All right, we're back for the second leg against Cavalry FC. Here are the lineups. Starting up top, Io Aquinola with Jonathan Osorio behind him and Sean Hundal coming in for this one. Alejandro Pozuelo, Landret Ayupi in the middle, and Matias Del Priore beside him with Chris Mavinga at left back, Luke Wolfenden, Rafael Thier, who is back from injury, and Aro on defense with Vekagans in net. We should be coming out of this one with a victory. Cavalry, I don't suspect will put up much of a fight. We're up 3-0 in aggregate. Let's get a win. Come on, boys. Here's the tunnel interview. Is complacency a worry? Yeah, a little bit. We're going to try to prevent it. And we kick off. We're at home today. Not quite a pack house, I don't expect, in this one. And we kick off. Here's a free kick for Osorio on the right-hand side, but it's collected by Carducci. And we start again. Ooh, good clearance, but it's only as far as Aro. And we get possession back. Mavinga recycles it to Del Priore. Ayupi. Del Priore. Controlling possession. Probing around. Can we get the ball out to the right-hand side maybe? Or the left? There it is. Chris Mavinga down in deep. And Pozuelo. Osorio shoots a take to deflection off Aquinola. Looks like. And another goal in the Canadian Championship for Aquinola. And it's 1-0 TFC. Nice little passing play. Ayupi with the ball out wide to Mavinga and tons of space. We're going to exploit that space again. I think the last time out, they were just leaving big gaps in the fullback positions. So there it is. Deflected goal. Aquinola gets it. All right, throw in for Calgary here. Norman into Vilfort. They're going to try and break out of their own half. Long ball forward. Wolfenden intercepts Thier. Ball on to the right-hand side to Aro, back inside to Del Priore, through the midfield. Pozuelo sprays it out to the left-hand side. Mavinga crosses in. Osorio's there, takes another deflection, but it's cleared by Calgary. Aro back in the box, and headed just wide of the goal by Aquinola. Throw in TFC. Aro, Ayupi, back to defense. Thier, dribbling into the middle. Crosses to Aquinola, but he loses out. Escalante with the ball forward for Calgary. They lose the possession again. Nice little trick from Thier there. A little back heel pass. And Mavinga down the left-hand side now. Trying to get across in, but he gets it to Osorio beside him. Back to the middle. Ayupi. Ball to Aro on the right. He cuts inside. He shoots, and it's saved by Carducci, and that will be a corner kick. Osorio now on the corner. Ball in to nobody. Norman is going to pick that up and clear. Aro picks it up, goes back to the keeper. Vekagans. Aro. Thier. Ayupi through the middle. Pozuelo. Sprays it to the left again. Mavinga. Taking on his man. Ball in. Behind everyone. Del Priore collects. Aro. Ayupi. Back to Aro again. Controlling possession. Through the middle. Aquinola. Out to the left, Mavinga again. Cross in. Aquinola is there off the bar. Good save by Carducci. Osorio with a free kick. Off the wall, the two-man wall. Osorio collects again. Loses out to Escalante, and that's a throw. Corner kick for TFC Osorio. Ball in to nobody. Corners have been poor today. Mavinga collects. Cutting down the left-hand side. Chris Mavinga taking on the defender. Beats his man, crosses in. Hundal's there, and it's 2-0 TFC. Free header in the box. And Hundal eats that stuff up all day long as they celebrate with fans. 2-0. Here's a good run from Mavinga down the left-hand side. He beats his man, puts the ball in, and Hundal is right there. He had someone right on him, but he just beats him to the ball. Heads at bottom corner, and we're 2-0 up. Corner again for Osorio on the right-hand side. Whips it in, headed away by Vilfort. Akinola collects it outside the box. Thier. Wolfenden through the middle. Thier again. Back to Wolfenden, the central defensive partnership, controlling possession. Del Priore. Just holding it now. Looking for space. Thier goes back to Aro, who cuts it inside to Ayupi. Osorio. Pozuelo. Hundal now. Nice passing from TFC. Akinola. Mavinga shoots from distance, and Carducci saves that. Easy save for Carducci. Good move, though. Escalante down the left for Calgary. Back to Mosen. Ball forward. Thier heads it forward. Interception. Del Priore is countering. Akinola tries to get a shot away, and Junabi fouled Del Priore right on the edge of the area. Del Priore's got the free kick here. He shoots and scores. 3-0. 6-0 in aggregate. Del Priore, he loves a goal. I don't think he scores very often, but third goal of the season from Del Priore. Nicely taken free kick. And we're comfortably in the lead. Hundal looks like he's picked up a knock. He might have to come off at halftime. Here he is on the ball. Sean Hundal sprinting forward. Can he not get injured? Please don't get injured. He shoots, and that's strangely at the halftime whistle was blown as he was shooting, but it's 3-0. 19 shots to 0 for Toronto. 73% possession. We are thoroughly dominating. I think we're going to have to take off Hundal because he's injured, and I will bring on Brian Miller to get a bit of a run out in this one. I think everyone else looks pretty good, so we're going to start the second half. Assault for Calgary. Controlling possession. Norman with the ball forward. Wolfenden heads it down. Pozuelo. Free kick for Calgary. Deep in their own half. Mosen tried to get it to Camargo, but Wolfenden was there. Jonathan Osorio picks it up, and a good tackle to win the ball. Calgary tried to hoof it forward, but they couldn't really get anything going. Thier collects over to Mavinga, who crosses to Del Priore. Now to Aro on the right-hand side. Slowly building up again in the opposition half here. Toronto. Ayupi, Pozuelo, back to Ayupi, and Del Priore as a midfield three, control the game. Aro into the box. There's Akinola. Can he shoot? And it's just off the side netting. Good chance though. Ooh, Mavinga steals it here. Running into the box. Back inside to Osorio. Akinola to Miller. Can he shoot? A weak shot. Poor shot. And another goal kick for Cavalry. Thrown for Cavalry. Norman to Elney. Back to Norman again on the right-hand side of defense. Inside to Busher. Norman. Ball forward to nobody. Ayupi collects. Toronto FC are going back the other way. Miller now sprays it out wide to Aro. Aro dribbles down the right-hand side, challenging the defender who blocks the cross. But Ikeda picks that up for Cavalry. Mosen with a clearance, and he gives it away again. Thier goes back the other way to Aro. Taking on the defender. Trying to get a cross in. He crosses to the middle. Ayupi. Pozuelo. Mavinga on the left-hand side. Pozuelo again back into the middle. Ayupi. Ball out wide right. Aro crosses in. Akinola shoots and scores. And that's another one. 4-0 on the day. 7-0 in aggregate. Fifth goal of the season for Akinola. Assisted by Aro on this one. Some good passing play again. Ayupi and Pozuelo linking up. Nice ball out wide to Aro. Crosses into the box. And just a one-time finish for Akinola. That's what we want him to do. I wish he could do that in MLS. All headed down here off the goal kick. He didn't even head it. It went right to his feet, Mavinga. And Toronto with another ball forward, but intercepted by Cavalry. Busher. Greenridge. Elney heads it down for Ikeda. Back to Greenridge. and just booted forward, giving away possession cheaply again to Auro. And Toronto FC tried to build again. Long ball forward from Ayupi to Auro into the box. He shoots and just tipped wide of the net by Carducci, and a corner kick for Toronto. Miller on the corner. Ball in. Drop to nobody. Del Priore collects it. Rafael Thier crosses the box again. Miller picks up the headed clearance. Ayupi back to Wolfenden. And that ends the highlight. All right. So before this goes, I'm going to have a look at the subs. See if anyone's real tired. I think bring on Ralph Prizo for Pozuelo and maybe switch these two around. And I want to sub Auro. We don't really have a right back. That's the only thing. We got Wolfenden. So maybe Rocco Romeo can come on and Wolfenden can play out on the right. And that is all of our subs. Free kick headed down by Toronto. Osorio, Pozuelo, and Ayupi controlling possession. Sprayed out wide to Mavinga again on the left. And they try to tackle him, but he beats the man. Ooh, and a good finish by Brian Miller. 5-0, 8-0 in aggregate. We just thoroughly dominated Cavalry in this two-leg matchup in the Canadian Championship. No opposition really at all, but Saul misses his tackle. Mavinga dribbles inside. One-timer from Brian Miller. Nice touch. Good finish. And we're 5-0 up. Comfortable. Throw in here for Toronto. 2 minutes to go in the game, pretty much. A little bit of added time. Prizo on the ball now. Getting some touches on the ball. Ayupi. Trying to bleed in some of the youngsters a little bit more, especially the Canadian Championship. Just to try and get the youth development promise going from the board. But Saul steals the ball there and clears for Cavalry. Romeo is there. Back into the opposition half. Del Priore. Osorio and Prizo linking up. Ooh, nice ball out wide to Mavinga. Akinola was there, but a good save. Oh, Mavinga was offside. So that'll be a free kick for Cavalry. Norman is there. He's going to take it. Ball forward again. Is he going to lose out? Yes, he will. Prizo picks it up. Into Del Priore. Out wide to Wolfenden. We'll go back inside to Osorio. Heads it down for Akinola. Nice little header and a foul on Akinola there. So we'll get another free kick just before the end of the game here. Should be the last chance of the game. Brian Miller with a free kick, shot, and a save from Carducci. So that should do it. The ref should blow the whistle as soon as he kicks this, I think. And he does. 5-0. Thorough domination in this one. 8-0 in aggregate. We just cruise through. I know it's not that exciting, but it's good. So excellent result. Good stuff. And we've got some more cup competition coming up in the next episode, I think. All right. So I wonder if we can see who we win or who we play in the next round. Let's see. Hundal's got an injury. Bruised thigh, 11 days. Not too bad. Akinola had a great game. Good. I'll praise his performance because he needs a bit of confidence, I think. But all right. Let's see. Of course, Wolfenden wants a new deal. I don't know. I don't want to negotiate with him. Not right now. Why do I have to respond? I'm not going to walk away. He is an important first team player, I'd say. Okay. What is he on right now? I wonder. Oh, got a last minute contract negotiation. I'm not expecting 99.5K per year. Right. Let's finalize that. Oh, and 406. Yikes. That's a $300,000 increase. I didn't mean to press that, I don't think. Although, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that deal is going to go through. We might be able to adjust the salary general allocation budget for that one. We've got a few million left, I think. So that was a good episode. We are still top of the table on 51 points, just 2 games at hand on Red Bulls. They're 1 point behind us, but that should give us a good gap if we don't lose. We did lose in... Oh, I didn't recap the games in between. So we lost to Chicago 2-1 in the game just before the Cavalry game, that second leg. So in this game, Romeo got us in front on 13 minutes, and then Kaiswetter had good performance in the second half, 2 goals in 5 minutes to give Chicago the victory. So a little bit disappointing, but he had a good game. And then in the game before that, DC United at home, we pretty much we played much better than they did. Goal from Aro, goal from Boys Guard. So good victory in that one. And in the next episode, we've got Club America. I think, I don't know how we're going to do this. So we're either going to play Valor or Vancouver in the semis of the Canadian Championship. I imagine it's going to be Whitecaps. But we've got Montreal here as well. So maybe instead of doing both Club America games, the next episode we'll do Club America and the Impact. And then the episode after that, maybe a triple header. Campiona's Cup in between 2 legs against the likely Vancouver Whitecaps in the Canadian Championship semifinal. Our bogey team in the Canadian Championship, but I want to beat them again in this season. So thank you again for watching. My name is John. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Helps the channel out a ton. And I'll see you next time for a bit of Leagues Cup. Peace.